Hey everybody, welcome back to Guns and Gadgets. I really appreciate your time. Thank you for watching. Georgia is in the news. They keep trying to ban guns. Stick by, I'll let you know more. So 4 weeks ago today, we, the nation, elected a Republican president and Republican majority of the House and a Republican majority of the Senate. And still, for whatever reason, the Democrats are still trying to push an anti-gun agenda. Doesn't make sense, but I can't think like them. This one takes place in Atlanta at the State House. State Representative Mary Margaret Oliver, Democrat, has pre-filed a bill that would ban all military-style weapons. Now, in reading the bill, what her version of a military-style weapon is any of the kind of rifles that have gained notoriety as the weapon of choice in mass shootings that took place in Newtown, San Bernardino, Orlando, Aurora. You know, because the AR-15 was only made popular by these four instances, right? Like, it never existed before then, and that's what made it popular. It should be noted, she pitched this same idea last year, and it went nowhere. But last year, she had the simple possession of these weapons as a felony, where this year, she's going to soften up and she just wants it to be a misdemeanor. Where she's running into a problem is that thing called the damn Constitution. You know, it keeps saying that shall not be infringed type stuff. Has these libtards going nuts. Now, like I said, she's targeting military-style firearms. And what she has in the bill, that's any type of firearm that's designed to quickly fire high-velocity rounds, as well as large-capacity magazines and or armor-piercing bullets. Now, can anybody name me a firearm out there that does not shoot a high-velocity round? I mean, even your subsonic rounds are subsonic. In the world of ballistics, they're slow, but they're still a high velocity. They're faster than these Democrats can run, so they obviously have to be a bad thing. And of course, the high-capacity magazine. There's no such thing as a high-capacity magazine. It seems to be the term that's become accepted by everybody. It's a standard capacity magazine. It's made by the company that made the firearm, and it's what they are supposed to come with. Anything less than that, like this 10-round BS that these liberals are trying to say is the magic number, that's a reduced capacity magazine. Okay, it's not high capacity or low. It's standard or you're not cool enough to have what you should have. Now, Oliver noted a poll that came out in the Atlanta Journal-Constitution. Funny, the Constitution's name is in it, but whatever. And it said that 48% of the respondents agreed with banning these types of weapons. Now, if you're living under a rock, if you poll people in your belief bubble, you're always going to have numbers that work toward the benefit of your poll. So here they came up with 48% of people said, oh, guns are bad, ban them. And then she, after giving out the 48% number, this is her quote, and this is telling, very telling, folks. Quote, even though we represent half of Georgia, our voices are not being heard. Now, every Georgian should have an issue with that quote. First off, whether she's Democrat or Republican, she represents all of Georgia, not just the half that want her agenda pushed. And that's the problem with politics in America right now. It has been for a while, but right now, it's a major problem, and that's why America spoke the way it did. She basically went on to complain and whine, and I'll read the quote. I really wanted to get beyond nothing. No way, no discussion. That's what my real goal is. And she's referring to what happened to her last year. Her bill that wanted to make these weapons illegal and have people charged with felonies for having them went out the window. If only Massachusetts could be like that. Of course, she puts in a little option for like an olive branch for some help from the Republican side, and it says, I'm open to discussing more stringent permitting for assault weapons. No such thing as an assault weapon. These people keep trying. As opposed to an outright ban or a training requirement. Now, I'll tell you straight up, this proposal is probably going nowhere. And how do I know that? I don't live in Georgia. But they also have a Republican governor and a Republican majority in their state House and Senate as well. So it's more than likely dead in the water. In fact, one of the best quotes I've read all week is this one. The Republican majority has very clearly stated that we are not there to do anything to harm or reduce a Georgian's Second Amendment rights, said Representative Rick Jaspers. He's a Republican out of Jasper. And he went on to say that we're not going to do it. So it tells you right there that because they have a majority, this pre-filed bill is dead in the water. But they're still trying. So if you live in Georgia and you didn't know this, maybe you should call Ms. Oliver and ask her why she's only representing half the people. Because her job is to represent all the people. At least that's what I would do. But you can help me get the truth out. You can hit the thumbs up on this. You can share this with your friends. And maybe subscribe to the channel if you find this news interesting. And until we see each other again, this is Jared from Guns and Gadgets telling you to be safe, stay vigilant, and carry a weapon. Take care, everybody.